flips me a back body. So, it's another one, yeah. It's a first one, yeah. Oh, it's another one, yeah.
Good evening. Welcome to iBoxingHub. You already know. Like, share, and subscribe. I go by the name of BIYENGE. Featuring yours truly, Tre. What's good?
Cuz, what's going on? What's going on to the people that's tuned in? Whoever's tuned in from wherever you are, just say hi. We're obviously gonna do a boxing roundup, but cuz it's a bit of a different boxing roundup, man, because it's 2 days, before your birthday, the big one. So it's only right that we're gonna, do the boxing roundup around what's gonna be happening over the weekend, which is gonna be a tremendous one, man. But before we get into the show properly, cuz I know I'm feeling a bit cronky tonight. I've got the cronk top on, man. But big up to our sponsors, D-Rock Clothing. Yes, people, you know the spiel by now. It's iBoxingHub in association with D-Rock. So people, take advantage of that discount code, which is iBoxingHub24, and you get 40% off everything, cuz, man. So, cuz, obviously, big up to the whole of the iBoxingHub family. Firstly, the shows are truly tremendous. We obviously had, a big one from Fight Night Chronicles, cuz there's a reason why I'm wearing the cronk top on, man. I know he didn't win the fight, but cuz Tommy Hearns, man, I loved, the energy he brought into that fight. If you haven't watched it, cuz, rewatch it again, man. That fight gets you gassed, man. It's literally just 3 rounds of scrap. So people, if you haven't seen that, make sure you head over to the channel and utilize the volume of shows. We got Roland in the chat saying, evening fellas, if Paul somehow wins, would you consider it the biggest upset? Roland, I know you're starting with some fire already. We're gonna get into that very quickly. Dan, big up to you, my brother, man. Big up, cuz obviously big up to the whole of the family, the community, everyone that's tuned in. IBH North, Eric, Ricky, CJ, IBH USA, Stay Weighed In, everyone that's included in this, in this circle that we have, cuz, man. But I'm gonna throw it over to you, as it's your birthday coming up in a few days, cuz, man. Let's get started. Wait. Before we get started, cuz, I want you to, just do the honors. Just do the honors, cuz. Terence Crawford has obviously announced his retirement. Just what you saying, man? Do you think it's a good
2-0? Got nothing to prove. Has beaten them all. Listen, 42-0. He's got nothing to prove. Nothing to prove at all. I mean, look, a few months ago, Eddie was talking about Boots Ennis fighting Crawford. Dude, even if Bruce Ennis was to fight Crawford, I think Crawford will still win. However, look, Crawford has done what unfortunately many people in the 168 division couldn't do. It's that simple. He done what a lot of people thought was impossible. Don't get me wrong. I know Canelo's been beaten before, right? He lost to Floyd, he lost to Bivol, and now he's lost to Crawford.
Because you know the maddest thing is, man, and just to kind of add to that, even the people that he's lost to, cuz, they're great fighters to us. So it's not even a bad thing as well. Crawford, big up to him.
The problem is, right, because Crawford moved up 2 weights. People say it's impossible. Look what Canelo done to Charlo. You can't compare Crawford to Charlo. Do you know what I mean? You just can't compare them. However, Crawford told everyone, he said, look, I'm going to shock the world. I believed him. I even said to you, I said to everyone, I said, look, if Canelo doesn't knock out Crawford, if it goes to distance, Crawford's winning the fight. Look what happened.
You said it, cuz man. You said it, and I would admit as well. I was just looking at Canelo's weight and him jumping up 2 weight classes. I know we've seen the greats do it over the years, man, but that for me cemented Crawford's legacy. And I agree with you, cuz man. I think it's a good decision for him to just walk away from the sport on top as well. He was top of the pound for pound ranking, so yeah, there's nothing left to prove because you said it the best.
However, it's interesting because you've got who is it fighting for the WBC title? What's his name again? He signed with Queensbury. What's his name? Super middleweight. So he's fighting for the vacant WBC title.
Are you talking about Hamza Shiraz?
Yes.
Yeah,
Now that'll be interesting because should he win, wow, potentially there could be a big clash between him and Canelo.
El Presidente. Would that be a draw to bring El Presidente to the UK? I'm not sure, cuz man. I still think though, I'm not gonna lie to you. I know, Chris. Big up to Chris Eubank Jr. Man. Hopefully recovers well and he's back, doing what he does best. But I think more of a commercial draw would be more of a Eubank for, in my opinion, at super middleweight. It's gonna be a bigger weight for Junior, moving up. 160. He doesn't need to prove anything in terms of 160. Just let him move up to a weight that's more comfortable, and who knows, man, we could see that fight. But let's see, cuz man, he needs to win the belt first. Once he wins it, then yeah, the rest is history.
So
really.
where does that leave Canelo? So I take it Canelo, he's gonna wanna fight again for one of the titles.
Yeah, cuz so Canelo, like Usyk, for example, he doesn't mind, becoming undisputed again, man. He's still, remember, he's younger than Crawford, so he's got a few more years in him. He's got time to pick up the rest of the belts again and be undisputed again. I think for these elite fighters, I think they're more focusing on not making history but adding to their legacy, man. So 3-time undisputed, 4-time undisputed, so it just looks better in the resume. So once again, Crawford, he's made history, and yeah, he's bowed out, as a great. So once again, big up to him, man. So yeah, cuz just a quick one, just 3 comments, man. Just want to run through what people are saying. Didn't expect the retirement though, expected another big fight, which is fair. I would consider that, yeah. So he's talking about something else. Do you think the WBC is annoyed with him? No, it's not. I don't think he's retired because of that. I genuinely think that he has nothing left to prove, man. There's no more big fights, man. I would have liked to see him fight Boots, though. Not gonna lie. Ooh, okay. And the path for Canelo winning all again. Yeah, that's the plan. So, Kazma, what you saying, man? What you saying about it first?
Do you know what? It will be interesting if Canelo fought here in the UK. I mean, I suppose it comes down to money, but let's just say, he wants to challenge for the WBC, and the WBC champion is what's his name? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a big showdown. It'll be at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, because Canelo's is a big draw, huge draw.
Yeah, it is, but he just needs the right dancing partner with the right commercial.
You never know. Shiraz might be a good dancing partner for Canelo. Look, end of the day, look, we can't just judge him from his previous performance, when he drew. But hey, it's boxing, isn't it? When an opportunity comes and you're fighting, one of the greats, do it, go for it. You never know. He might have shot the world if he Canelo.
You know what? The way I'm just seeing it is I'm kind of looking at it from a business and commercial aspect where Hamza, let's say he gets the win, he's not right, he goes up, he's up in the Ring magazine, so it kind of creates more of a buzz to create that fight. I'm just saying right now, I wouldn't entertain that unless he wins it, man. We need to see what happens.
But that's what I'm saying. If Hamza was to win the WBC title, right, and they said, look, Canelo wants that, you and Canelo showdown, Wembley Stadium. Guarantee you, dude, because you got to think of it, yeah. Every professional boxers, their desire and dream is to become a world champion and also to make amount of money in the sport. Him fighting Canelo will be like his biggest payday. I can't see him saying, "Oh no, I'm gonna go a different route." No way.
That's fair. It's fair because I can't even disagree with that. So we just have to see if Hamza's able to do it, man, because it's a big one. It's a big one. Canelo beats Hamza easy. This is what I'm saying as well. But let's see. Let's see.
Okay, apart from Hamza, yeah, who else is actually out there for Canelo? Because look, Benavidez, can he move back down to 168? Possibly, but I don't. I think it's died out now. If the belts are not there no more, what's the point? Do you know what I mean? It just there's no. I mean, financially, yes, it makes sense. The money's still there, but I mean, would you? All right, as a manager point of view for Canelo, which route would you tell him? Would you tell him to fight the next big opponent or to challenge for a world title?
Depends, because Canelo is at that point similar to Crawford, where he's kind of looking at what fight is gonna be fan friendly, but at the same time, what fight's gonna generate me XYZ money as well. That's worth me getting into the ring, because you saw, how much he was paid, by His Excellency to fight Crawford, man. So he's gonna need that extra something but we know with Hamza and His Excellency, if everything works out, that could be a real season thing, man. So let's hope, Frank and His Excellency, good relationship. So it's potential, mate. It could happen. So let's see.
A potential fight between Triple D and Wardley. How do you see that one going?
I'm not gonna lie to you, cuz I'm gonna follow your thing that you said years ago, and look, you prophesied that he would be a champion. He's now a champion. I think if Daniel Dubois is an opponent for him, I think he beats him. I think he would want to have it's a kind of deja vu, cuz, because remember what happened with Triple D. He got elevated to being a champion, and then had his big moment against AJ. Then he felt like that was his validation to be champion. So I would think if that is the next fight, Wardley would look to make a statement. So he's really announced to the world that I'm the champion. So definitely, man, Wardley wins it.
I think that should be a big fight in Ipswich.
Because that you're speaking my language. I think just the energy, when football and boxing come together, it's tremendous. So if His Excellency and Uncle Frank, if you're listening, Ipswich, just do it up there. I would love to see it. Wardley, Triple D, let's have it, man. So what's the people saying? Triple D would need to bring something different. 100% agree. He would have to. Because if he's trying to go with that style against Wardley, Wardley loves to scrap, man. So let's see what happens, man.
That's the thing. The thing is, would they, if that opportunity was presented? The question is, would Triple D take it straight away? I don't know.
It goes back.
He wants to become a 2-time world champion again, but I don't know. Something just tells me he needs, not that he needs, but they might consider have one warm up, then go for a world title shot. And that's what annoys me sometimes, because the way I see it, right, when you're a former world champion, dude, you're ready. You're ready. I believe that anyway, you're ready. I mean, look, I'm even a bit annoyed with they're talking about Fury AJ, but they need a warm up fight before, because they've been inactive for like over a year. In my mind, I'm like, this is just long, because warm up fights.
Warm up fight, innit? Is it not a warm up fight?
because
It's a
with the
warm-up
warm up,
fight.
they're talking about warm up fights, but already in their mind they think of the bigger fight, and it's just like, dude, we've been there already. Yeah, but let's listen. Big fight this
Big
Friday,
fight, cuz.
Netflix. Jake Paul vs Anthony Joshua. Boy, boy, oh boy. Sorry, but dude, he's going to sleep. He's sleeping. He listen. I rate him the simple fact that look, he's fighting a former world heavyweight champion. But I don't look. A lot of people are gassed about Jake on the pads, his leg, his footwork, blah blah blah. That's all good. You know, when you see a clip, someone could do something amazing in that 10, 20 seconds. But the reality is, yeah, like look, he's going in the ring with a former world champion. It's like look, when Conor McGregor fought Floyd, it was all hype in it. But when the actual fight day, energy was a bit different. Energy was a bit different because you're now in his playground. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, I'm just loving the build up. It's entertainment. It's funny. You know, suppose after this, a lot of people would want to fight Jake, but again, it's going to be selective of who he chooses because look, I've said it to you guys already. I said, look, if you were to put Andrew Ruiz with Jake Paul, if you were to put Ngannou with Jake Paul, they'll beat Jake Paul. So what makes you think that Jake Paul will beat AJ? I mean, come on, like let's deepen it. Let's stop. Let's not be delusional. Let's just keep it real, 100. What makes you think? Unless AJ just stands there and doesn't throw anything and gets hit, but come on.
I'm not gonna lie, cuz you're speaking nothing but facts. Obviously, you got Dan saying, "Come on, Jake," you know. Now, big up to Alexander the Great. Big up to Alexander the Great. You know, I got to do this for Alexander the Great. You know, he's obviously got the tail of the tape. So whenever there's a big fight, he'll be covering the tail of the tape. You know what, Alexander the Great. You know what you got to do for us? You got to do a. You got to do a tail of the tape for us, man. So send us a vid, man, and just let us know what you're saying about this fight. But, cuz, it's Judgment Day, man. You know, obviously, what I want to know, cuz, is what everything you're saying is correct. Is the odds should be like 50-1, cuz. It should be like 100-1, in my opinion. But for some reason, I don't know why the bookies have the odds 8-1 at one point. Now it's 7-1 now. It's a bit of a what's going on?
Everyone is against AJ, yeah, because you know he lost in America. He lost to Andrew Ruiz, and unfortunately, the respect people don't really respect him. They say, he's not. Well, they say like he came to America and he lost. Now he's fighting a YouTuber. Some people see it as like raw, like a former heavyweight fighting a clown. Not that I'm saying it's a clown, but do you know what I mean? So it's just
Jake,
like everybody wants Jake to win because end of the day, if Jake wins, you're winning money. You're winning big, depending on what you know how much you place down, but you're winning serious money. Now on paper, yes, AJ beats him, can blast him out. The reality is, yes, it can happen. But what I'm seeing now, there's going to be a lot of mind games going on. Do you know what I'm saying? Mind games. But if he's focused on the task, then, like I said, between round 1 to 3. If he beats him proper, then his team have to stop it. You know, at the end of the day, like, look, come on. Where would you, what level would you class Jake Paul? Some people say southern area, you know.
Yeah.
You know, southern area, and it's just like I give him so much respect for the simple fact that he's fighting a former world champion. But then again, at the same time, back in the days, if people said, "Oh," back in Mike Tyson day, if someone was to say, "Oh, they'll pay you £9 to fight Mike Tyson," people say, "Hell no." Do you know what I mean? But now we're living in a time now where, you know, time to change, isn't it?
Yeah, no, big up to Alexander the Great, man. He's just confirming that he's gonna send us the tail of the tape. No, I just love Alexander the Great's energy, man, because he has a great boxing mind, and I'm just loving what everyone's saying in the chat as well. Everyone's saying, "Put your house on Jake." Oh, Dan, and
Only way I
I'll
can
put a
see
lot of banners
Jake
with
Paul
each.
winning, right? The only way I can see Jake Paul winning if this fight goes to distance and the judge just messes up everything, win or draw. That's the only way. I know, and it sounds stupid me saying that, but that is the only way. Because, like I said, I cannot see Jake trading with AJ from round 1 to 8. I can't see it happening. I could be wrong, but I cannot see it happening. I can see Jake Paul running around. It's gonna be cat and mouse.
Yeah, yeah, we know who Cat is, man, because yeah,
Uh,
Joshua, Joshua. Obviously, I think he knows as well that. And look, cuz that's your guy, man. Joshua, the energy brings good energy. And even
bro,
before I have to say this as well, cuz man, look, it's a quick clip with you guys, man, just as a reminder.
Yes.
Yeah, cuz man,
bro.
that's your boy, man. So I just thought it was nice, a few days before he fights, slap that in. But yeah, cuz man, I think he knows it's important, for boxing that he wins that fight. But I think at the same time, he's not going to feel the pressure of the occasion. He's been there, gold medalist,
Done
world
it.
champion,
Yeah.
unified. He's been there, done it. But
Mm.
because I don't think he should take this fight to decision, man. Because like you said, it's Judgment Day.
Nah,
We don't
nah.
know what's going to
It's
happen on Judgment Day, man. That's the
no.
thing. You
How
know
I
what I
see this
mean?
fight going is he's gonna he's gonna break him down. He's gonna. I think it's just gonna be body shots, body shots. It's gonna slow him down, body shots, body shots. Then it's just gonna. I think it might end the fight with uppercut. I think that's what my. I think it might be an uppercut.
That's his
You know.
favorite punch as well.
Yeah. I can't listen. Look, like I said, I can ask you the question. I can ask the viewer the question. Can Jake Paul beat Ngannou? No. Can he
No,
beat what's his name? Um, Andy Ruiz? No.
no.
Can he beat Usyk? No. Can he beat? Look, remember, Jake Paul lost to Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury. No disrespect to Tommy Fury, but he lost to Tommy Fury. What makes you think that Jake Paul will beat AJ? I mean, come on, man. Come on. Unless somebody spikes his drink or something. Look, no, but come on. Let's be serious. Come on.
Cuz I'm not gonna lie to you, you're 1,000,000,000% right with what you're saying.
But I feel like you're hesitating, which is mad because
No,
you
no,
watch
it's not.
boxing.
No, no, cuz I'm not hesitating at all. But because you know, I'm so invested in sport that
Mm.
sometimes I'm not saying that this could happen, cuz man, but like you mentioned, if this goes to decision, he's running, for let's say 9 of the rounds, and he's just boxing, throwing them shots, make it just looks nice, and then it ends up being in decision. Who do you think is going to get the decision call?
Well, that's the thing.
Man,
Here's the thing. That it, would it be bad for boxing? No, necessarily, because it won't. It's out AJ's hand. It's not AJ's fault. But remember, he's fighting in Jake Paul's backyard, so he has to give him a beating. He has to.
he has
You
to
know, he
knock
has to
him
because,
out.
like, look, all it takes one judge can see Jake Paul give AJ one shot. Oh yeah, do you know what I mean? That's all it is. You know,
And
so
the
AJ has
crowd,
to go in
and the
there.
crowd as well, cuz think about the amount of crowd that he's gonna have there, like content creators,
Of course.
celebrities. They're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, Gat's making noise," and that's influencing the judges, man. So
But
you
this is
know,
where I
it's
say he
sometimes,
has
cuz
to either knock him out or just break him, where
yeah,
it just looks so simple. It just do you know what I mean?
throwing the towel, yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
know,
that's the way I see it. Yeah, like I said, TKO or KO.
yeah. He's gonna have to do that, cuz man, because it's just fishy, man. I just don't like
Because
the
he's
fact
gonna
in it's Judgment
he
Day
might
as
possibly
well.
run around. AJ has to
Man.
cut the ring. Basically, yeah, AJ's have to cut. So because what they're saying was AJ's lost weight now. He's trimmed down a bit. Yeah, he's even lighter. It, it works in his favor because Jake probably thought by AJ. trimming down means less power. I do like it's speed. He's setting up the shots.
That's
So
what.
it's just, unfortunately, look, it's entertainment, it's business. There's too many yes men around, but hey, they're getting paid. They are getting paid, and you know what? Everyone is invested in this. Before everyone saying nonsense, crap, what the going on, da, 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 but now look, you know,
Cuz I'm
just a week
invested,
before
cuz.
Christmas. Huh?
I'm invested, cuz man. It's 2 days before your birthday. Not only do you get the main event, you got Alicia Baumgarten in the card. You got a few cards.
Mm,
You got Sugar Neats involved. You got
mm.
Caroline involved in the card, but obviously Alicia Baumgartner, she's obviously taken over. You've even got, Woodley
The
back.
fire. Yeah,
Anderson Silva, man. Like you got a little bit of a
yeah, good
taster
fire.
on Netflix. It's free.
Yeah,
Everyone's got Netflix. I'm sure everyone's subscribed. Just make sure you pay the whatever, man. Just pay. You got the box in there anytime. So even when you go to sleep, you can still wake up and watch the
what's the
event
next day?
and start
Yeah,
promoting it from these lot, man. So I'm
that's
looking
it.
for the Bum Gunner card as well. I think
Yeah,
this fight's gonna be a good one. Sugar Neeks as well, man. I'm excited. Caroline Dubois even involved in the card, cause this is
yeah.
just boxing. I can't complain, man. I can't complain.
Tremendous. Wow, it's just
Let's run
tremendous.
through some of the comments, cuz just on a quick
Yeah,
one. I know a lot of
yeah.
people are involved. Thank you so much for just getting involved today. This brother Jake tried to say he's gonna do to AJ what Usyk did. Alex the Great, just tell him, man. Just tell him. Just tell him. But what are we all gonna say if Jake does it? Will Jake get respect, or will people still make excuses for AJ? And Tommy Fury was years ago. He beats Tommy Fury now. I think he does beat Tommy Fury now. To be fair to you, Dan, big up to you for that. But I just think that the timing now, man, is
I,
it's not the right time.
Dude, do you know what? Yeah,
You know what I
I
mean?
get the hype. I get it, but come on, like, I get the hype. It's impossible. It's in. Listen, anything can happen. It's heavyweight boxing, right? But this is just impossible. I'm sorry, but it's impossible. Just to think that uh, Jake, yes, I class him as a professional boxer. Apart from AJ, right? Who has he fought in terms of an active fighter, a professional boxer? Forget Tommy Fury, that was years ago. But who has he fought in the cruiserweight or heavyweight division? Mike Tyson was not active. Mike Tyson's too old. But who?
No one from the professional ranks, but he's fought these two.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
know. I know. He's had to do that to kind of build up, man. You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you, cuz you're 1,000,000,000% right. AJ should win this in like inside 3 rounds or stoppage or whatever way you should do it. But win, lose or draw, I still respect Jake
Of
Paul
course, for
for
Jake. Yeah, of course.
what he's done, for boxing, for women's boxing, for bringing this kind of fight to Netflix as well. Cause man, that's a massive move. That's a massive move. A lot of money. So
Mm,
yeah, I think as well, cause man, the energy between these two,
mm.
they're gonna do business together after this fight, man. They'll
Of course,
probably
afterwards, yeah, of
go over
course. Of
to
course.
Dubai, man, talk business and yeah,
Mm.
promotional deal together and bang. You never know, man. But yeah. Obviously, I know Eddie's going to be involved in that some way, man. But yeah, that's that's the energy, man. But cuz big
Yeah.
up to you once again. Obviously, happy birthday in advance to you. This fight's obviously going to be happening on your B day, man. So just wanted to send the blessings to you in advance. I know you're going to enjoy it with the family. Great energy, great vibes, and many more, birthdays you're going to enjoy in your lifetime, cuz man. So people, also thank you so much for getting involved in the chat as well. Dan's obviously saying happy birthday to you in advance, Cosman. So big up to you, Dan. Thank you so much for getting involved. I know you're a Jake fan, and you is a Jake fan as well. You know, it's 8-1 odds for him to win. So let's see what happens there. Let's see what happens. But I can't wait for next week's show. Yeah, no, big up to you, my brother, man. It's gonna be a tremendous one, and big up to Alex the Great as well. He's gonna be sending us a video, you know, for the fight, man. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm a Fury fan. I don't like AG. That's why I love it. No, cause this is why it's good to get different perspectives. Cause man, it's great, man. You know what I mean? So big up to Dan.
Good, it's good. That's a fight that just has to happen in 2026. If it doesn't happen, forget it. I can't be asked. But yeah, let's just fingers crossed that, you know, they get over their opponents in one of the warm-up fights, and then let's begin the promo, because that's gonna be epic. It's just gonna be, if it's in Wembley, dude, the security needs to be on point, because the crowd they're gonna bring in is just gonna be mad. Like,
It's gonna be immense.
I might go watch it live in the flesh. I don't know. We'll see.
Cause what you talking about, the fight that needs to happen? That needs to be Wembley, because Wembley, you know, I want to see 100,000. Just make it a little bit more bigger for the people.
Beat the record. Beat
the record. Smash the record.
105 or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That needs to be.
Boy,
that needs to be like WrestleMania. You know, who do you think? Like, we've seen Chris Eubank Jr. bring up 50 Cent. AJ for that kind of fight. Who do you think he would bring out levels wise?
I don't know. Maybe someone, a rapper from North. But no, like, I don't know. Like, I can't. Yeah, you never know. You can bring out Jay-Z. Who knows? Do you know what I mean? So it's just yeah, I can't wait. I genuinely can't wait. I can't wait.
No, it'd be massive, man. But yeah, cuz, man, big up to you. Big up to the people that's tuned in. Once again, thank you so much for the support. And just make sure you're dropping a like, sharing it to a friend, watching the other content as well, and just enjoying the other shows. It's not just our shows. We've got multiple shows that runs, you know, on the channel per week. And we just want to make sure we send out that energy. But cuz, I'm going to hand it over to yourself. Before we wrap up the show as well, whilst you obviously do your show, we're obviously going to play at the end Trill's, you know, Buckingham Paris. We're going to put a preview because it's coming out, or it's out now, before we obviously do the outro. So, cuz, big up to you, man.
Thank you again, people. Keep supporting, keep following. Just want to know your predictions, really. Send us a message on Instagram, etc. I believe Jake's going to sleep, going to wake up speaking Spanish or French. But yeah, just have a lovely, productive week, and we shall see you again on Sunday.
No, peace and blessings, man.
Yo, Van. This is what they've been waiting for. BHA Part 2.
You say Thomas Jefferson, we say Giggs. You say Virgil Abloh, we say Clint. Carol Vorderman's look calm in Electra.
It's another band. All the Mars and cars now, whichever get up. I start my card with a sweet one, please. Someone flicks me a bag.